Hey guys, I'm Well+Good Senior Beauty Editor Zoë Weiner, and this is Zoë Tries It All. So I have this thing where I hate walking around with unpainted nails, probably because I think my hands are weird, but that gets very expensive when I'm going to get professional grade manicures once a week, once every 2 weeks. So I'm gonna try to become a pro at doing them myself. Except because my skills are pretty subpar, I'm gonna start with my feet and give myself an at-home pedicure, because if I mess it up, at least no one will know. To make the process easier, I'm gonna be using a pedicure kit from Olive & June. Olive & June is a brand who's really made the at-home manicure and pedicure process foolproof. Their products make the entire step-by-step routine as easy as humanly possible, from prepping your feet and hands to applying nail polish to making sure that you got what you need to make it stay on until your next pedicure. And what's really great is that you can use the products in between full-blown treatments. So if I need a little bit of exfoliation, there's something in there for me. If I need to touch up my polish, I've got it on hand or on foot. And so it's really everything I need. So inside the chic box, welcome to your best nail life. That's so cute. Okay, so we have some cozy socks for some post-pedi self-care. Keep your feet pedi ready. Love that. We have mani-pedi scrub, some nice exfoliation. Exfoliating your feet is very important to avoid calluses. This much I know. Heel balm, another important thing. It's gonna be hydrating my feet overnight to further help me avoid calluses and all that grossness that I said I wouldn't talk about. And next, the big kahuna. What is this? Wow. Okay, so here's the goods. What do we have in here? Callus remover. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Gonna shave the bottoms of my feet. Foot serum for more hydration and more callus avoiding. I feel like I'm gonna need to use all of these kind of skincare, foot care products regularly, not just during my treatments. Nail polish remover, very important for when I inevitably mess up. Also, there's this little brush that helps like get the really tiny mess ups when you don't want to ruin the whole nail. I feel like that's gonna come in handy. Toe separators, they're very cute. File, buffer, cuticle remover, cuticle pusher, and nail clipper. Olive & June really does make the pedicure process as easy and user-friendly as possible, and they've even included this little Pedi 101 at-home guide in their pedicure kit. Step 1 is smoothing with a foot file and getting all that dead skin off of the bottoms of my feet. Step 2 is using the pedicure clippers and pedicure nail file to really shape my nails and get them to look like what I want them to look like going forward. Step 3, I'm gonna prep the nails for polish. So use cuticle remover and use a cuticle pusher and a buffer to really get that surface nice and clean and clear and ready for what's coming next. And then finally, I'm gonna pop on some paint. They say you should paint, dry, top coat, dry, dry, dry. I like that, I'm gonna memorize that. And then they've got the little polish remover brush so you can get off all the nasty excess polish, which I'm inevitably going to smudge. Then you finish off with the top coat, and then step 5 is hydrate. You put on some foot serum, maybe some of those nice fancy socks, and get ready to go. So the first step in making my feet, your feet, any feet less disgusting is exfoliation. And I'm gonna be using this here foot file, which is just about the hardest core exfoliation device you can possibly get. You can also use a pumice stone, you can use a regular old exfoliating bead, but really this is gonna give you some nice skin sloughing. So this step is really all about getting the dead skin off of the bottom of your feet and leaving them soft and smooth and ready for the next part of the pedicure. Pro tip, do this in the shower so you don't get a disgusting mess all over your living room. I will say this foot file has a nice little holding chamber for all of the dead skin that's coming off, but it's pretty gross. Okay, yes, this is completely disgusting, but it is oddly satisfying to see all of the dead skin that's coming off of my foot. Ew, oh my God. Like gross, but also kind of satisfying that all of that nastiness just came off of my foot. So this part is my favorite part of the process. It's where I get to really get creative in shaping my nails. And by get creative, I mean cut them straight across, because that's the only way you're ever supposed to cut them. Olive & June says that you should use a clipper to cut 90% of the nail and then go in with a file to shape whatever you have left to shape. I like to keep my toenails round because the little edges don't dig into the side the same way they do when they're square. So I'm gonna clip and then file. And then once that's done, I'm gonna go in with a cuticle pusher and really push down all those little cuticles to make sure I have a nice big space to apply polish on and that everything's really ready to go. I have a love-hate relationship with this part of the process. Next up is cuticles. Before I go in with the tool, I'm gonna apply this cuticle remover serum, which acts as an exfoliant to soften the skin and really gets it nice and soft and malleable so that when I do go in with the pushing tool, it's not gonna do any damage. Pop it on, leave it on for 5 minutes, and then go to town. Okay, this is my favorite part. It's so satisfying to push these babies back. And then, so you use the flat spatula edge of the tool to really push down those cuticles, which are nice and soft from the exfoliating serum. But then, you take the sharp edge and you clean underneath your nails, get out all that nastiness. Look, you can see that dead cuticle skin coming off. I love this. Oh yeah. And this will also help the polish go on really smoothly. I feel like I'm doing surgery. Scalpel. This just kind of helps to resurface the nail, get it nice and smooth, and that way your polish will really be able to go on smoothly. This little piggy went to Soul Cycle. This little piggy went to SLT. Okay, the polish isn't on yet, but my nails and feet do look significantly better, which gives me hope that even if I can't manage to evenly polish my feet, I can at least make them look acceptable to be in public. So that's good news. This is really the pièce de résistance. I said that so French. The pièce de résistance for Olive and June's pedicures. It's called the Posy, and it's basically a little foot stand that you put your foot on top of. I could have done the rest of the process on it, but I was trying to pretzel my way through it, so whatever. But for the painting process, one of the problems that I often run into is that I can't reach my toes because I'm not super flexible. So I'll be able to pop my foot up here and just paint, and also I'll be able to avoid mess and hopefully getting polish on my couch. First, I'm gonna pop on this cutie little toe separator. It's like jelly and cute. Oh, it's comfortable. For polish, look how baby blue. Feeling wild today. So these polishes are formulated so that you don't need a base coat with them, which I love because it cuts out part of the process and means less painting for me. So the way that I've learned to do it is you do a stripe in the middle of the nail and then a stripe along the sides of that stripe. Wow, this really does make it so much easier to reach. Wow. Okay, these guys are where it gets a little dicey because I can't really see them. And my pinky toe is so little. Okay, so gonna let that dry and then I'm gonna do a second coat of polish. And then I'm gonna go back in and clean things up because you know they're looking a little messy. This is really the part that's about to save me. Because you go into the polish remover with this teeny little brush. You just clean. Oops, see, I messed it up. Oh no. Okay, it's fixable, it's okay. Finish things off with the top coat. Super simple, 2 coats of polish, 1 coat dry, 1 coat dry, top coat dry. Then you're good to go. The final step is this hydrating foot balm. Because I just exfoliated the daylights out of my feet, this will help to keep them soft and smooth and protected and just continuing to feel good and be happy little feet for the rest of my pedicure. Okay, I'm gonna put this, milky hydrating balm on my feet. Rub it in. Get it all over, oh yeah. Just foot massaging for the internet as one does. Free feet content right this way. And that's about it. Thanks for watching Zoë Tries It All. Be sure to subscribe to Well+Good so you never miss an episode and leave a comment below for what you want to see me try next. See you next time.